I'm sure you've heard the news. Travel Europe on a dime. 2025 Hacks from Africa is here. Today we're diving into the cheapest ways to travel from Africa to Europe in 2025. We're talking about those crazy travel hacks that'll have you saying, how did they afford that? If you're an extreme budget traveler, this video is for you. We're breaking down everything: flights, accommodation, food, activities, you name it. We're going city to city, country to country, showing you the absolute cheapest ways to experience the magic of Europe. No more dreaming about those Eiffel Tower selfies or those Roman Colosseum adventures. We're making it happen. Listen, I've given away millions, and I know a thing or two about stretching a dollar. We're talking about finding those hidden gems, those secret deals, those travel loopholes that'll have you living your best European life without breaking the bank. I've got a team of expert researchers who've scoured the internet, and trust me, they've found some insane deals. So, if you're ready to swap those safari dreams for some European adventures, buckle up, smash that like button, and get ready for the ultimate guide to traveling Europe on a dime. 2025 style, baby. Let's get this bread, and those plane tickets. Alright, first things first. Flights. We gotta get you from Africa to Europe without spending a fortune. And trust me, it's totally possible. We're talking about budget airlines, those hidden gems that offer crazy low fares. Think of it like this. Budget airlines are like the discount aisle at the supermarket. You might have to sacrifice some legroom or in-flight meals, but hey, who needs those when you're saving hundreds of dollars, right? We're talking about airlines like Ryanair, EasyJet, Wizz Air. These guys are your new best friends. But hold up, finding the best deals is where the real challenge begins. You gotta be flexible with your travel dates, be open to flying to smaller airports, and become a master of incognito browsing. Don't worry, we'll break down all the tips and tricks. We're talking about setting fare alerts, using VPNs to outsmart those sneaky airline algorithms, and scouring the internet for error fares. These are those mythical super cheap fares that airlines accidentally publish, and you gotta be quick to snag them. Now, finding cheap flights is like a game, and I'm here to make you a champion. One of my favorite strategies is the shoulder season hack. We're talking about traveling during those magical months between peak and off-peak seasons. You get decent weather and cheaper flights. It's a win-win. Another pro tip: check out flight comparison websites like Skyscanner, Google Flights, and Momondo. These websites are like your personal travel agents, comparing prices from hundreds of airlines to find you the absolute best deals. But don't just stop there. Once you've found a good deal, dig a little deeper. Sometimes booking directly through the airline's website can actually save you some cash. Plus, you'll avoid those pesky third-party booking fees. Remember, finding those dirt-cheap flights takes a little bit of effort, but trust me, the savings are worth it. You'll have more money to spend on all the epic adventures Europe has to offer. Alright, we've conquered the flights, now let's talk about where you're gonna crash. Forget those fancy hotels with their overpriced minibars and room service. We're going budget-friendly, and I'm not talking about your average motel. Get ready to experience the world of hostels. These are basically like giant dorms for travelers, where you can snag a bed in a shared room for a fraction of the cost of a hotel. Plus, hostels are a great way to meet fellow adventurers from all over the world. But hey, if sharing a room with strangers isn't your thing, don't worry. We've got you covered. Ever heard of couch surfing? It's exactly what it sounds like, crashing on people's couches for free. It's a great way to immerse yourself in the local culture and make some new friends along the way. Just make sure to bring your best conversation skills and maybe a thank you gift for your generous host. Now, if you're looking for a bit more privacy and a home away from home vibe, then Airbnb is your new best friend. We're talking about renting out apartments, rooms, or even entire houses directly from locals. You can find some seriously sweet deals, especially if you're traveling in a group. And here's a pro tip: don't be afraid to haggle, especially if you're staying for a longer period. Send the host a friendly message, see if they're open to negotiating the price. The worst they can say is no, right? Another option is looking for guest houses or pensions. These are smaller, family-run accommodations that often offer a more authentic and affordable experience compared to big hotels. Plus, you'll get those insider tips and local recommendations that you won't find in any guidebook. Remember, finding the right accommodation is all about finding the right balance between your budget and your comfort level. So, do your research, read reviews, and don't be afraid to try something new. Alright guys, listen up. Want to save some serious cash on your European adventure? Off-peak travel is the secret sauce. Everyone wants to go to Europe in the summer, so prices skyrocket. But Europe is awesome all year round. Off-peak seasons mean fewer crowds, cheaper flights, and less stress. Imagine strolling through the Louvre without getting trampled by a tour group. Hotels and hostels often slash their prices during the off-season. We're talking some serious discounts, people. So, if you're flexible with your travel dates, embrace the off-peak life. Trust me, your wallet will thank you for it. Now, I know what you're thinking. But Mr. Beast, won't it be like super cold and boring in the off-season? Wrong. Europe has something to offer no matter when you go. Think cozy Christmas markets in Germany, vibrant spring tulips in the Netherlands, or stunning autumn foliage in Italy. And the best part? You'll actually get to experience the local culture without being surrounded by a million other tourists. You can chat with locals, try some authentic cuisine, and soak up the true vibe of each city. It's like having the whole place to yourself, like a private tour with Mr. Beast. Plus, let's not forget about the shorter lines. You can say goodbye to those hours-long queues at popular attractions. Imagine walking straight into the Colosseum or the Eiffel Tower without having to wait. More time exploring, less time standing around, sounds like a win-win to me. So, ditch the crowds, embrace the off-peak season, and get ready for an epic European adventure without breaking the bank. Trust me, it's the ultimate travel hack. And hey, maybe you'll even find a hidden gem or two along the way. Who knows, maybe you'll even bump into me. Yo, what's up everybody, Mr. Beast here, and let's talk about travel rewards. If you're smart about it, you can travel like a king, or a YouTuber, without spending a fortune. First up, credit cards. Yeah, I know, credit cards can be scary, but hear me out. Some of these bad boys come with insane travel rewards programs. We're talking free flights, hotel stays, and even upgrades just for swiping your card. It's like getting paid to travel. Now, I'm not saying you should go out and spend recklessly, but if you're already spending money on things like groceries, gas, or that sweet, sweet merch, why not get rewarded for it? It's like getting a bonus level in a video game. Free stuff just for playing the game of life. Just make sure you do your research and find a card that fits your spending habits and travel goals. Look for cards with sign-up bonuses, no foreign transaction fees, and points that can be redeemed for flights and hotels. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Once you've got yourself a travel rewards credit card, it's time to start racking up those points like a boss. Use it for everything you can. Groceries, gas, online shopping, even that morning coffee. Every swipe gets you closer to that free flight to Paris. But hold up, the fun doesn't stop there. Many airlines and hotels have their own loyalty programs too. Sign up for them all. It's free and easy, and you'll earn points or miles every time you fly or stay with them. It's like collecting those coins in a mobile game, they add up fast. And here's a pro tip, always check for bonus offers and promotions. Airlines and hotels often run limited time deals where you can earn double or even triple the points. It's like finding a cheat code for travel rewards. So, start swiping, start earning, and get ready to travel the world on a budget. With a little bit of planning and some savvy credit card use, you'll be living the jet-set lifestyle without the hefty price tag. And remember, the more you travel, the more points you earn, and the more you can travel. It's a beautiful cycle. What's up, travel fam? Mr. Beast here, and today we're ditching the planes and hopping on the Overland Express. That's right, we're talking buses, trains, and maybe even the occasional donkey ride. Okay, maybe not the donkey, but you get the idea. Look, I love a good private jet as much as the next guy, but sometimes there's nothing better than experiencing a country at ground level. Overland travel is all about embracing the journey, not just the destination. It's like a real-life adventure game. Plus, let's be real, flying can be expensive, especially if you're hopping between different countries in Europe. Buses and trains are often a fraction of the cost, leaving you with more cash to spend on awesome experiences, like trying all the local delicacies or buying souvenirs for your jealous friends back home. And the best part? You get to see so much more of the countryside. Forget those boring clouds. With overland travel, you'll be treated to stunning views of rolling hills, charming villages, and maybe even a castle or two. It's like traveling back in time. Now I know what you're thinking, but Mr. Beast, isn't overland travel, like, super complicated and confusing? Relax, my friend, it's way easier than it sounds. Europe has one of the best public transportation systems in the world. First up, buses. Companies like Flixbus and RegioJet offer super affordable routes all over Europe. They're comfortable, reliable, and some even have Wi-Fi. Then there's trains. Europe's high-speed rail network is a thing of beauty. You can zip between major cities in comfort and style, all while enjoying some pretty epic views. Plus, train stations are usually located right in the heart of the action. And here's a pro tip: look for travel passes. If you're planning on doing a lot of traveling, a Eurail pass or an Interrail pass can save you a ton of money on train tickets. It's like having a golden ticket to unlimited train rides. So, pack your bags, grab your headphones, and get ready for an epic overland adventure through Europe. Trust me, it's the best way to experience the continent on a budget and create memories that will last a lifetime. And hey, maybe you'll even meet some interesting characters along the way. Just be sure to film it for the vlog. What's up, guys? Mr. Beast here, and we're back with another chapter of Travel Europe on a dime 2025 hacks from Africa. This time we're talking about packing light. You wouldn't believe how much money you can save just by being smart about what you bring on your trip. First things first, ditch those oversized suitcases. Remember those baggage fees airlines love to slap you with? Yeah, nobody wants to deal with that. A small backpack or a carry-on suitcase is all you need to conquer Europe. Trust me, your back will thank you too. Think about it, do you really need 10 pairs of shoes for a week-long trip? Probably not. Pack versatile clothing items that you can mix and match to create different outfits. And hey, if you absolutely need something, you can always buy it there. It's all part of the adventure. The less you carry, the less you have to worry about. You'll be amazed at how freeing it is to move around without lugging around a ton of unnecessary stuff. Plus, you'll have more room for souvenirs. Speaking of which, let's move on to the next section. Now let's talk packing hacks. Because who doesn't love a good hack, right? I've got a few tricks up my sleeve that'll change the way you pack forever. First up, roll your clothes instead of folding them. It saves space and prevents wrinkles. Genius, right? Next, utilize those empty spaces inside your shoes. You can stuff socks, underwear, or even small electronics in there. Talk about maximizing space. And don't forget about packing cubes. These little lifesavers will keep your bag organized and make finding things a breeze. Another pro tip, pack a reusable water bottle. Not only is it good for the environment, but it'll also save you money on buying overpriced water bottles at tourist spots. Just fill it up at any fountain or tap you find along the way. Easy peasy. And there you have it. Packing light is all about being smart and efficient. Remember, less is more. By following these tips, you'll be able to travel lighter, save money, and have a more enjoyable trip overall. Now let's move on to the next chapter where we'll uncover the secrets of local transportation. Alright guys, let's talk transportation. Now I know what you're thinking, Mr. Beast, taxis are convenient. And yeah, they are. But they can also drain your travel budget faster than you can say Eiffel Tower. That's why we're going local. Europe has amazing public transportation systems. We're talking buses, trams, trains, subways, you name it, they've got it. Not only is it way cheaper than taxis, but it's also a great way to experience the city like a true local. Imagine zipping through the streets of Rome on a Vespa, feeling the wind in your hair, or cruising along the canals of Amsterdam on a water taxi. Sounds pretty epic, right? And the best part is, it won't break the bank. Most cities offer day passes or travel cards that give you unlimited rides for a fraction of the cost of multiple taxi trips. But hold on, it gets even better. In the next section, I'm going to share some insider tips on how to navigate public transportation like a pro and save even more money. You don't want to miss this. Alright, transportation enthusiasts, let's dive into some pro tips. First up, download a transportation app for the city you're visiting. These apps are lifesavers. They show you real-time schedules, route options, and even estimated fares. Talk about having all the information at your fingertips. Next, familiarize yourself with the local transportation map. It might seem daunting at first, but trust me, it's like solving a puzzle. Once you crack the code, you'll be navigating those colorful lines like a pro. Plus, it's a great way to get your bearings in a new city. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Locals are usually more than happy to point you in the right direction. Just flash them a smile and ask away. You might even make a new friend along the way. And here's a bonus tip. Consider walking or renting a bike whenever possible. It's not only a great way to save money, but it also allows you to explore the city at your own pace and discover hidden gems you might have missed otherwise. Now that we've conquered transportation, let's move on to the next level of budget travel. Finding cheap and exciting activities. Alright, fellow adventurers, let's talk about everyone's favorite part of traveling, experiencing new and exciting things. Now I know what you're thinking. Mr. Beast amazing experiences usually come with a hefty price tag, but hold on, you'll be surprised at how many incredible activities you can enjoy without breaking the bank. First things first, ditch those overpriced tourist traps. I'm talking about those cheesy attractions that charge an arm and a leg for a 5-minute experience. Instead, let's explore the hidden gems of Europe. The local favorites that won't drain your wallet. Think picturesque parks, charming local markets, stunning free museums, and breathtaking viewpoints that offer panoramic views of the city. These hidden gems often hold more charm and authenticity than their pricier counterparts. Plus, you'll get to experience the city like a true local. But, wait, there's more. In the next section, I'm going to reveal some insider secrets on how to find these budget-friendly activities and unlock a world of adventure without spending a fortune. Get ready to be amazed. Alright, budget-savvy explorers, let's unlock the secrets to finding free and cheap activities. First up, tap into the power of the internet. Websites and apps like TripAdvisor, Lonely Planet, and Culture Trip are treasure troves of information on local attractions, hidden gems, and free events happening in the city. Next, check out local tourism boards and websites. They often offer free walking tours, discounted attraction tickets, and information on upcoming festivals and events. Talk about insider access. Don't be afraid to ask locals for recommendations. Remember those free museums I mentioned earlier? Many museums offer free admission on certain days of the week or during specific hours. Take advantage of these opportunities to immerse yourself in art, history, and culture without spending a dime. And here's a bonus tip. Look for free outdoor activities. Europe is home to stunning parks, gardens, and public spaces that are perfect for a relaxing stroll, a picnic lunch, or simply soaking up the atmosphere. Get ready to embrace your inner explorer and discover a world of adventure without breaking the bank. Yo, what's more satisfying than snagging a sweet flight deal? How about eating like a king without emptying your wallet? That's right, we're diving deep into the art of affordable meals, European style. First up, ditch the fancy restaurants and get friendly with local grocery stores. I'm talking about becoming a regular, knowing where the best deals are. What day they restock the fresh bread. Trust me, you can whip up some gourmet-level sandwiches and salads with fresh ingredients for a fraction of the cost of eating out. Plus, you can have a picnic with an epic view. We're talking about saving money and maximizing those Instagrammable moments. It's a win-win situation, guys. Alright, I get it. Sometimes you don't want to cook, even if it saves you money. That's where the magical world of street food comes in. Europe's street food scene is off the charts. Think sizzling kebabs in Germany, crispy churros in Spain, or steaming bowls of pasta in Italy. You can find authentic, mouth-watering meals for a fraction of the price of a sit-down restaurant. Plus, it's a great way to immerse yourself in the local culture and try something new. Don't be afraid to ask the vendors for their recommendations. They're the real food experts. Remember guys, eating cheap doesn't mean sacrificing flavor or experience. It's about being smart, resourceful, and adventurous with your taste buds. Alright guys, let's talk about something that's not as exciting as skydiving in the Swiss Alps, but just as important: travel insurance. I know it sounds boring, but trust me, it's a lifesaver. Imagine this: you're cruising down the Autobahn, living your best life, and then, bam, you get into a fender bender. Without travel insurance, that dream trip just turned into a financial nightmare. And it's not just about medical emergencies. Travel insurance covers a ton of stuff like lost luggage, flight cancellations, and even stolen belongings. Don't let unexpected events ruin your European adventure. Invest in travel insurance. It's like a safety net for your trip. Now you might be thinking, Mr. Beast, travel insurance sounds expensive. But hold on, I got you. There are tons of affordable options out there, and finding the right plan is easier than you think. First, figure out what kind of coverage you need. Are you going bungee jumping or just chilling by the beach? The more adventurous your trip, the more comprehensive your plan should be. Next, compare prices from different providers. Websites like World Nomads and Safety Wing are great places to start. They offer flexible plans for budget travelers. Remember guys, travel insurance is not about being pessimistic, it's about being prepared. It's about having peace of mind so you can focus on what really matters: enjoying your epic European adventure. And there you have it, my friends. We've unlocked the secrets to conquering Europe on a shoestring budget. From scoring dirt-cheap flights to mastering the art of the grocery store sweep, you're now equipped to travel like a pro without breaking the bank. Remember, traveling doesn't have to be expensive. With a little planning and a thirst for adventure, you can create unforgettable memories without emptying your wallet. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to smash that like button, drop a comment down below telling me where you're headed first, and subscribe for more budget travel hacks. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video.